Hello again, Struckwop. Welcome back to another day of streaming or evening or morning, depending where you are from. Today I will be playing some more Godfall, and I will be doing some more testing. Maybe I'm gonna do some Tower of Trials, because I feel like that's fun to do and I wanna figure out some things in the Tower of Trials. And Butrial just made me he redeemed. Butrial, welcome, he redeemed petting my pet Sky. Let's go pet Sky now. I woke him up. Didn't see he was sleeping in the dark. But yeah, let's do some Tower of Trials. Let's do Tower of Trials. Oh, first I want to change the difficulty. I was testing some things. Actually, no. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it like that. Oh, and there's some Dreamstones I've been pushing. Maybe I can do this Dreamstone. Should I do this Dreamstone? Fire resistance, water resistance, air resistance. Let's actually do this one first. I've been testing a void build. Which reminds me, let's change to the hammer with the bubble. I want the bubble build. The bubble hammer. I don't have a void bubble hammer. Ideally I would get this Darkstar Crusher, but with a void DPS. I've been trying to get one, I just can't so far. But eventually I will get it. Probably gonna go for this one. This guy is very good for farming, by the way. If you want to farm some gear. Fuck, missed. But he's a little bit annoying. And of course he escaped my bubble. Should have kept my dual blades, I guess. Why? Where's the weak point? They're not showing up. I'm finding it hard sometimes to hit those weak points. If only this boss didn't teleport as much. It's not like it's a hard boss to do, it just... It's just that it's just moving a lot all the time. And you're spending more time moving around the map instead of fighting. And of course the weak point. Come on. Oh, and he killed me. I didn't even realize he was doing damage to me. Okay, let's try again. Ah. See, my mouse was on the damn fucking weak point, but I guess he moved. Okay. I love this Bobo. Speaking of Bobos, I have a friend that really loves Bobos as well. But not that type of Bobo. But yeah, let's complete this mission and then do some Tower of Trials. The Bobo is very useful in the Tower of Trials, honestly. I'm not sure if I should go for the dual blades or for the Bobo as my second weapon. So I'm using this weapon right now, and I'm trying to go for this extra. For this extra, what's it called? Weak point stacking and hitting weak points and all of that. So let's go ascend the Tower of Trials. I'm trying to make a list of all the bonuses from the Tower of Trials, a list of all the rooms, so you can know if you go to that room what to expect as rewards. And I've got like 11 of those written down. And yeah, Boot Royale, there's co-op, 3-man co-op. You can play with up to 2 of your buddies. Keep in mind the game is very demanding. It's very demanding, so many people would need upgrades if their systems are kind of a few years old. If you want to run it smoothly. Like right now, I'm playing on the lowest settings, and even then sometimes I'm gonna have problems. With my video card is the minimum required for the game. I'm having difficulty hitting the weak points. I'm not that good at aiming, so probably weak point is not for me. But I mean, weak point is the best thing in the game right now. Even if you don't stack weak point damage, you always want to be hitting the weak points. And I'm bad at aiming. By the time I aimed at the weak point, it has moved, or no, I'm just bad at aiming in general. That's why I don't play shooters in the first place. And playing the weak points, you really would need to be good at aiming if you wanna make sure you're always getting the most out of it. Huh? And someone just subscribed to my channel. I can't see exactly who. Just a moment. Thank you, Sarah Wong, for subscribing to my channel. Welcome to the Struck Club. Really appreciate that. And enjoy your stay. And by the way, I'm uploading a video today. It's actually uploaded. I'm just waiting for YouTube to approve it before I can release it publicly. And I'm also making a text version of the video. I'm making 7 tips for newbies in the game. It's a short 18 minutes video for 7 tips for leveling. For someone who's new to the game, what a good way would be, where to invest some of the early points, how to level up, how to do certain things. And I'm also making a text version on my website for this. I'm just waiting for Google, and I will be checking every now and then to see if they have approved the video. Southern Technique damage. Should I go for the bubble or replace it with dual blades? With dual blades, hitting weak points would be a little bit easier, because there's many hits per second. Jesus plays. I'm wondering who this is. There's only one person that this could be. I think that's too much NM. You want the bubble? There you go. There's the bubble. We got the bubble. But the enemy was not in the bubble, so we can try and push the enemies in the bubble. Come on, come to the bubble. I know you like bubbles. What's there not to like about bubbles? Okay, let me quickly check something. Alright, my video is ready, by the way. My video is ready. I'm gonna give everyone the link. So anyone who wants my new guide, here is the link. I'm gonna publish the website version as well, because it's on private. And let's quickly do this. And just a moment. All right, we're ready. We are ready. So let's go back into the game. I was just waiting for YouTube to approve this video, and it's now approved. But yeah, it's tips for newbies. So basically this one means I'm gonna get keys. This one means I'm gonna get sword and great swords. At least every time I got into one of those, that's what I got. And this one is hammers. This one is definitely hammers. And this is also... I think this is the sword and this is the great sword. Or the other way around. Let's find out. I'm gonna go into the green one and see whether it's gonna be long swords or great swords. Let me print screen it as well. I wanna print screen this and save it. Healed 2. I'm making a collection of all the doors and all the rewards behind every door. And this one eventually will go on my website. Let's do the bubble. Alright, so let's see what's gonna drop from this one. It looked like a sword, so is it sword or is it a great sword? This looks more like a sword, it looks smaller than the other one. So the green thing, this is... Okay, so that's long sword. And the other one is the great sword, the one that's a little bit wider. Fair enough. And evening Nicholas Lindstein. Evening Nicholas Lindstein. Nice to see you again. Huh? No, I didn't see this guy. How did I miss this? Okay. I should start using my shield more often. I keep forgetting that I've got a shield up my sleeve to use. Does this look like dual blades to you? Is this gonna be dual blades? Let's check. I think that might be the dual blades. It looks different than the one I entered, and it looks different than the one that looks like a great sword. No, I was healing. Fuck this shit. I was healing. I was spamming my healing button. You really need to be able to heal up while dodging, without needing to do that stupid annoying animation of the healing. And boom. So what's this? Dough blades? Dough blades. Okay, so this symbol is dough blades. Nice. I'm saving my keys for golden chests or purple chests. Oh wow. Oh, what are they doing? So much damage. This man was about to... Okay, I lost the key now. It was being too slow. Alright, what's next? It's too early to see a legendary, so... Dual blades. This looks like the great sword. Dual blades, great sword, or keys, or a. I forgot what this one was. Let's see what this one was. I think it was some sort of trinket. It could be a boon as well, though. But the boons were the ones with the 4 stars. Oh, those guys are not fun to play against. Can I group them up together? Can't see my cursor. I wish I had a better option to see this with the white dot. I'm losing the white dot. I can't always keep track of the white dot. We need the better Corsair options in different colors for the Corsair, because I just can't pay attention to if my white dot is in the hit point for the weak point all the time. She avoided this. There we go. This means pole arm, and this means hammer. So this one was like a mixed bag of goodies, I guess. I'm not gonna take those. Come on, it's not... Okay, now it's working. It wasn't letting me activate my technique. Let's heal first. Okay, please give me some purple doors. Come on. Purple doors. Any purple doors? By the way, how am I doing with resources? Okay, I really need Electrum. If only Electrum was much easier to get. So, should I get keys or safe haven? I'm gonna go for the safe haven. Maybe there's gonna be some buffs I can buy there. No buffs? Very strange. Normally there's boons. This will be banners. I know that. Banner, banner. Well, I'm not gonna waste any more keys. I accidentally opened this one because I thought it was green. Didn't really want to open this one. But that not always is safe haven, because sometimes I've gotten this same thing without it being a safe haven. No, no. No, I didn't notice that there's one here. Wow, okay. Yeah, I kind of smelt dying here. Seriously, this didn't land? And how far can this dude run? I wish there was always a weak point showing up. It doesn't always show me a weak point, so there's a lot of time where there won't be a weak point. And do I need to just increase my weak points to the max? Like, oops, I can't read that. They really need to work on the UI to not cover the text. See, this text here shouldn't cover the text over there. They should just pull this a little bit higher. Because now I can't read what it says there. Hit a weak point to what? To unlock? Oh, to unlock a shockwave of damage behind it. Okay. I forgot what this one was. Should I check what this one was? Just a second. I'm trying to save a screenshot. I don't know what this one is, but let's find out. Pretty much dead now. Wow, this didn't give me a bubble. Pretty strange. And this didn't give me a bubble. Why? Why is it not giving me the bubble? box. Let's see what this one gives. It looked like a weird symbol. Oh, I guess it's multiple rewards. Yeah. This is a ring. Obviously, this is a ring. Let's save it. A ring. This one, I forgot what this one was. I want to figure out what this one is. This one is oh, I guess this one is random because it gave me a ring, and I'm pretty sure this one also gives ring. Let's just confirm. So the blue one should be a ring, yeah. The other one could be just a random accessory or whatever. Boom. Where's the enemy? Oh, over here, okay. But yeah, this 30,000 damage was pretty nice. But that was with Archon Fury on, of course. Archon Fury is just... well, it's bliss, it's joy. When you get that. Oh, boons. Should I get this one or the other one? I think I'm gonna get this one. I think this one was offensive boons. Wait, the hammer, the lion head. The lion head might be... I remember the lion head being... I remember it being charms. Not charms, augments. So would it be a boon or augments now? Because it's a lion head, but this one is with the 4 dots. And the 4 dots, if I remember correctly, was always augments. And those weak points, whenever I can get them, they're so nice and so strong. The problem is getting those. For 38. Ah! stupid mages from afar. They're overpowered, those lightning mages. So overpowered. Daniel says, I'm tempted to purchase it to try if my graphic card can run it, but also waiting for a few more days after Struck plays it and tells if it's fun or gets bored quickly. Well, Daniel, what's your graphics card? Were you the one with the graphics card that's not on the minimum requirements that I was talking to yesterday and the day before? I remember someone telling me they've got a weaker card than the minimum requirements and if they're gonna be able to run it. NM is my buddy who is writing in Bulgarian, and he's asking if him and my buddy would carry me. Well, they could carry me, of course they could carry me. Alright, let's do some more tower. Actually, I'm thinking of doing something else. I'm thinking of doing the other tower. But it's gonna be WoW level, so probably not worth it. Let's do some Dreamstones maybe. Or no, never mind. I'm gonna save my books. I'm gonna save my books and keep doing tower. But yeah, they can carry me, but the problem is I'm not gonna be able to play multiplayer because I crash. I keep crashing whenever I try to play multiplayer. I mean, I could try playing with them. Surely. But yeah, yesterday, the 2 times I tried co-op, the moment both of us made an attack, my game would crash. And I've got the latest drivers from Nvidia. I guess the problem is that it's Nvidia, not AMD. And the game's probably better optimized for AMD. I wanna try something. Let's try switching this for the dual blades. Which dual blades was I using though? Also keep in mind my weapons are not upgraded. I don't have Electrum to upgrade my weapons. I mean, I've got some upgraded weapons, but I'm not using those right now. So it's gonna take a while. Wait, where did the good blades go? I had something with them. Oh, that's it. Crit and damage to shield. That's the one I wanna use. So neither of my items right now is upgraded because it's a new build I'm experimenting with. Let's remove this banner. Let's go back to the other one I was using. Maybe this one. Okay, which one do I pick? Thinking of picking this one. I don't have keys to open anything stronger than green. Okay, let's group them up together. I'm gonna wait for them to group up together. Okay, this one's done. By the way, I don't think we can drop items to each other. My buddy was asking if I can give him items. I don't think there's any type of trading in the game. Let's play with the dual blades a little. And Drak is liking this. Ice Fox says, hi, can you explain to me in detail how it works, the Tower of Trow and the Dreamstone? I reached level 46 with the Dreamstone and 3 levels of the Tower. Well, on my YouTube channel I've got a review, 62 minutes review, and there's segments for the Tower of Trials and the Dreamstone. I mean, I can try and explain it. With the Tower of Trials, basically, with the Tower of Trials, you activate this elevator, then you beat some enemies, and depending on how quickly you beat the wave of enemies, you get keys. And those keys you use to open doors. And every door has a different symbol on top of it. And once you open this door, there's gonna be a different reward based on the symbol. And you're gonna have to fight some enemies once you enter through that door. So you can see now we're gonna see the rewards I was talking about. And yeah, I know that the keys open the chest and not the doors. Did I say that the keys open the doors? If I did, sorry, but yeah, you get keys. And see, this door actually gives you keys. This door would give you more keys. So you open the chests, and not just chests, you can also buy booms with chests with keys. So if you have enough keys and you go into a safe haven, there might be booms, there might be multiple chests. So there's all sorts of things you can open with the keys, but in general it's gonna be just booms and chests. And depending on what's inside of the chest, you're gonna see a different icon on top of the chest. Ah, don't kill me. Okay, nice. And Nicholas and Struck, okay, Vesku says, Struck, what is your review of for the game so far? Well, my review is that it's probably 70-75% solid. If they fix the bugs, that's 5 extra points. If they add quality of life, like being able to salvage more than one item at a time, and for example, being able to hear in this segment. I have no idea how to activate this. It says E and R, but I've rebound my E and R, and I don't remember what R is. What is R? Can someone tell me what R is? The default key combination, what's R? See, here it should reflect your actual key binding. For example, shield throw is telling me Q and C. Yeah, but for me it's thumbnail, button and C. So I think that's something super not important. Super not important, but there's idiots like me that get tilted by those type of things. I still have no idea how to use Siphon because I can't remember what the default binding for R is. Which type of attack does R? What does R? Yeah, I saw about the bugs that were fixed with today's patch, and that's good. I mean, for 2 days since the game started, you can't expect for them to fix every single bug. As long as they know that there's important bugs to fix and they fix them, that's fine. And there's other bugs, I mean, that's not just that. The most important bug, in my opinion, that needs to be fixed is the one where you can't heal yourself. If you try to heal yourself with the green things. The bug that doesn't heal you with those green orbs on the ground. If they fix this bug, some boss fights would be much easier. No, no, no. Is there a ranger? Oh, of course there is one. And there's that other bug where you suddenly can't use your left click, which is probably super annoying. I mean, you're fighting with your left click and the right click, but when you can't use the left click for attacks, see this one, this is my left click. Suddenly it's gonna bug out, so no matter what I do, it's not doing attacks. I can press escape and I can click here and it will work. It will allow me to click with the left click, but not do light attacks. That's definitely a game-breaking, progression-breaking bug that should be on the at the top of the priority to fix it. I mean, yeah, obviously you can fight without the left click. Somehow, you can try and fight without the left click, just with the shield attack and just with the right click with the heavy attacks. But fuck it, I think that's an important bug that needs to be at the top of their priority list. Let's get some augments. And by the way, my augments are pretty shitty. The augments I'm using are pretty shitty right now. Ideally, I wouldn't be using something like entropy. I would be using just some shitty one. And instead of this one, I would be using some sort of better one. And those are also not upgraded. I think with this guy, with Hinterquo, which is the crit guy, with Hinterquo, you can easily get 3000 might if you're lucky. If you do properly your setup with the right type of items. Right now, I'm missing the right type of items, and I'm just experimenting with things, testing builds, see what's gonna work. I'm actually open to suggestions. If someone wants me to test a certain build, if I have the items for it, I would be happy to test it and tell you how it feels. Aha! Come on, didn't I? Slam. Wham. I love those finishers. Come on, my cursor was on the weak point. There we go. Yeah, spear is amazing. Actually, I want to test the polearm build. Should I? Let's swap those blades for a polearm. I've got void damage right now in some of my things, so maybe let's test a little bit with the polearm. Actually, polearm is the one I've played the least so far, and I know polearm and greatsword are probably better than hammer as your heavy weapon. I have this void polearm. Pardon me. Didn't wanna let this one out. Oh, what's this one? This looks cool. Okay, rampage stuff. This should be augments, and I think it's vitality augments, if I'm not mistaken. Howling cry, is that vitality? Howling cry. Oh, spirit, this is spirit. So if I want more spirit augments, I'm gonna open the rest, but I don't want more spirit augments. What is Rampage doing in this game? Well, yeah, I actually got asked earlier about from Icefox about the Dreamstone. I'm gonna explain the Dreamstone. Just let me explain about Rampage. Basically, Rampage is I'm gonna show you what the game tells you about Rampage, because it's much better if I show you this. Rampage is basically you keep hitting quickly consecutive attacks and then it gives you 20% more damage. So you have to do a few X number of hits quickly, and then you enter Rampage, and then for a while, as long as you're hitting, you keep Rampage going. If you haven't hit an enemy for 10 seconds, you lose it. And Fox asked me about the Dreamstones. The way Dreamstones work is until level 55, I think, or 54, Dreamstone, you get a Dreamstone every 2 levels. So level 38, 40, 42, 46, etc. And they're basically, you do round 1, and in round 1 you pick between 2 options. Maybe I can show you. Let's do a few more levels and I can show you and explain. But in round 1 you're given option between 2 maps. It could be a hunt, it could be a boss run, it could be... Okay, I've not played with this weapon a lot, so I'm a big noob with this weapon. Not that I'm not a big noob with the others, but at least... and yeah, you pick between one of them, then do it, and after you've done that one round, you unlock certain rewards, you unlock some intelligence about the boss, whether the boss is immune to fire, weak to fire. You can unlock weaknesses, you can unlock strengths of the boss, so you find out about the boss at the end of the Dreamstone, so you can accordingly equip the right items. For example, if you're using hammer and fire, and you see the boss is strong against hammers, and has resistance against fire, you're obviously gonna switch to something that's not a hammer and not fire, and change your build up if you want to do more damage. If you see the boss is weak against dual blades, well, then you would probably want to make sure that you're using dual blades if you have a good pair, and you can switch over to that. And then you do the same for the second round. For the second round, you're gonna have to fight another kind of mini boss to unlock more information about the big boss. And yeah, you do the same as I said to the second round. You pick between two. You can see what you're gonna unlock, whether you're gonna unlock rewards, boss modifiers, etc. And you also see the wood. You see the wood that's gonna drop during this round. And by the time you reach the third round, you would know as much as you could about the boss, and you would be more prepared and you would be ready. This room here would give us extra keys, so I'm probably gonna go for that room. And yeah, you can make builds around Rampage, but I think the best thing to make a build around is weak points. Even if you don't make a build around weak points are something that you should implement in your playstyle if you can, if you're good at aiming. I'm not good at aiming, that's why probably you don't see me playing shooters much other than Borderlands. And every now and then maybe a bit of Paladins, you won't see me playing shooters. But even when I play Paladins, I play AoE builds where I don't have to aim. I just shoot in the ground or on the walls. Which is still considered aiming, just not precise aiming. This didn't hit anyone. Okay. So let's see if I've missed some messages. I sometimes miss chat, so pardon me if I missed your chat message. And yeah, for the Dreamstones, another thing I forgot to say is every 3 Dreamstones you're doing a gauntlet. So you do one boss, you do another big boss, and then you do a gauntlet, which is not a big boss, but it's actually a few different mini bosses at the same place in the end. And I love gauntlets. Gauntlets are probably better for wood because you're killing more mini bosses, not just one big boss. Although big bosses have much better chance of dropping wood, so there's that to consider. And since the gauntlets stop at level 60 and your levels stop at level 50, and this tower is endless. I'm right now fighting level 58 enemies and I'm level 50. So they keep getting stronger, but you can get stronger if you get booms. I'm just getting super unlucky and it's not giving me doors with booms. Or maybe I'm not selecting those doors. Oh, there's 2 of them. I thought it was just one. Heal up. Come on. Why did it... Seriously, shield. Ah, fuck this shit. You're so close. He actually died even. Let's get a safe haven, because there might be a boon there. I really need a boon. I've only got 30% water damage. Oh, 30% water damage. Let's equip my water damage daggers that I was using earlier. Which one was it? I can't remember. I think it was this one with the crit. But yeah, I just need to get some money, some electrum to upgrade. And again, the safe haven, unlucky. It didn't give me a boon. It only gave me chests. This one is even buggy. So what's gonna be in there? We don't know. It's a mysterious chest. I'm gonna open it just for the sake of it. Oh, it's mysterious because it drops anything, I guess. Yeah, I need electrum to upgrade my gear. Maybe I can do a little bit of tower and then do some dreamstones. But dreamstones cost electrum, and I need electrum to upgrade rather than... And I'm thinking of upgrading my augments, because my augments... I'm probably using some of the same augments regarding of... In the most of the builds I'm doing right now, I'm gonna be using the same stuff until I start doing something different. For now, I'm gonna try and use the same ones and not switch up the augments too much. Those ranged mages are a big problem for me. And when the game is not responsive, I'm pressing my E, but it's not working. Finally it worked. Ah, I pressed F. I fucking pressed F. But yeah, it's doing so many black tide enemies here. It's unreasonable to give me so many black tide enemies. Go ahead and keep giving us ranged enemies, yeah, good job. I'm just gonna keep dodging until my special attack is ready. Yeah, it gave me too many ranged enemies. I can't do anything when there's so many of them. You don't have range builds in the game. So let's try and do some dreamstones now. The best dreamstone to farm, I think, is level 52. Because it's very easy to do. And this reward 1 extra skill point, you're not gonna get it. If you've already gotten it once, you're not gonna get it again. But yeah, or 50. You can try and farm 50, but I think Zamora is probably a good one to farm, because all of them would give you level 50 gear. 50, 52, etc. all the way to 60 is gonna be 50 gear. So here you can see the rewards. 2 boss modifiers and defensive boon. And then dragon steel. And here you can get coin of valor, some items. 1 boss reward is revealed to 2 boss modifiers and a void boon. Since I'm doing a kind of a void build, ideally, Actually, I'm gonna switch back to the hammer for the bubble, because the bubble is very good. I like the bubble. Hey, I could have used the bubble for the ranged enemies. It would have been a great help. This bubble is just amazing. I can't remember which one I was using though. Most likely this one. And how am I doing with Electrum? I'm thinking of upgrading my augments a bit after this one. No, no. And yeah, right now there is no minimum kill count required, so you can just rush straight to the hunt objective. There was no weak point. Oh, now I see the weak point. But I can't hit it. This is a little bit annoying. This is actually one of the easier bosses to kill. One of the easier bosses to kill. I was just messing around trying to make sure I start the combo with the weak point. But yeah, this guy's weak point is a little bit difficult to hit, because most of the time it's right behind you because the way his head moves. They need to add weak points. They need to add weak points on this guy on his legs, not just to. Where is he? Yeah, he needs another weak point, not just on the head, because the way it works is most of the time when you're attacking him, his head is right behind you and you can't target it unless you somehow are able to target behind your character. You're gonna see now we've got some info, and you can select a boon, and I'm gonna select the void damage to cursed enemies, because I'm cursing the enemies. So we know about the boss. The boss is weak against Warhammer, strong against great swords. Now we can choose an ailment boon with this one, or we can choose a fire boon. I don't need either of those, but ailment probably would be the better option. I am still probably gonna go for the other fight. But the augments are pretty nice. Yeah, let's go for this one, because I want the augments and I want to review a boss reward. Let's keep moving. Oh, it's this zone. Nice. This one was a quick one. And now there's gonna be Zamora. Zamora is actually very good for farming. Chance to ignite, damage to ignited. I don't think I do fire damage with something. So I guess it doesn't matter, honestly. So he has pole armor resistance and 2 rare void items appeared with this one. Not lucky with the rewards. Sometimes you're gonna see legendary rewards, sometimes you're not gonna see. But yeah, this guy will drop a legendary. Most likely, I mean. It's not a guaranteed drop, obviously. So since he's... No, he moved. See, my cursor was on the weak point, it was not hitting the weak point. I gotta go around. Come on. once we activated Archon Fury, it was GG for it. If only I could activate the Archon Fury earlier. Oh, we got a legendary, got Beast Iker. So some people probably could beat this boss in seconds with some meta item builds, etc, stacking up to 3000 might and just playing together and playing better. Dual blades I think work also very well on this guy. Okay, let's do another Dreamstone maybe. What's my Electrum right now? 41,000. I don't have much Electrum. I really want to enchant, but if I buy another Dreamstone, let's see, Zamora or Suarez? Creation or Oblivion? I'm not sure what I need for my items, but this costs 12.5 thousand. This is 10,000. And I think Zamora is the easier one. So let's see what I can upgrade now with my remaining books, remaining Electrum. If I want to upgrade this, it's costly. It's 45k. 45k. I've got the materials, just not the Electrum. Upgrading this would be kind of cheap, 3000 for the first one, but then it becomes more expensive. Yeah. But hey, I've got spare items I don't need that I can salvage. For Electrum. Let's get some Electrum. I don't think I can get enough for 45k, but this one gives me 120. See, this is what I was saying the past few days. We need a system that lets us get just to select items with multiple, just clicking on one item the next, and then bulk salvaging. So click bulk salvage, select 20 items, click salvage all, done. Now I have to click an item, click salvage, click an item, click salvage. And this is just super silly how a developer would think this is a good way of handling a salvage in a game where you're getting so many items per hour. It just I'm surprised this made its way to launch that way of salvaging items. See, even if they had it to hold a button to salvage or to press a button for salvage, let's say I press here and press X and click on the item, click X, even that would have been better. I'm assuming on PlayStation, or maybe you select this item and then you hold the button to salvage or press a button to salvage like X, Y, square, whatever, and then it automatically selects the next, and then you can just keep pressing that button for salvage. Or maybe you have to hold it. In any case, most likely they've focused on making the game better for console instead of PC, and that's how certain things like that make its way to us. But let's see, how's my Electrum now? 39,000. Alright, almost enough to upgrade my weapon. Almost. Come on, come on. I know I've got the resources needed. You never know when I'm gonna need damage to ignite it. Chance to inflict you crit damage. Chance to inflict you polarity attacks, alright. Did I get 45,000 Electrum? Almost. Few more items. Let's sell some wife stones. And this is the boring part that really can be fixed with some quality of life changes. Okay, now I can upgrade my sword. Should I go crit chance to inflict ailments? Chance to inflict ailments. Now this sword itself gives me 13% chance to inflict curse altogether. So my chance to curse is 20, what, 30, 28, nice. 28 is good enough. It's good enough. $80 Sun Steel. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Sun Steel. But yeah, you can probably earn more money fighting in the tower than salvaging items. Probably it's better to play a meta build and just keep looting stuff, keep fighting stuff, instead of clicking on items to salvage them. Unless you're salvaging some sort of purple and legendary items. Hopefully very soon they add an option to salvage multiple things at once. The bubble is so fucking amazing. Did I get Archon Fury charged up? Nightshade Augment. That's pretty nice. Sounds good. I don't think I've seen Nightshade. Maybe I have and I've forgotten. I'm gonna check it. Newest items. Let's see. Armory Augments. Newest. Nightshade. Where is Nightshade? This one. Oh, I got a new entropy. Physical damage to bleeding, and mine is shield damage to bleeding. Well, I'm not using physical, but if only I had something with void damage. This one, damage to breached enemies and water resistance. Blind nearby enemies so whenever you attack. Reduces your... okay. What's this one? Rhyme. Oh yeah, water resistance. Let's sort by rarity if I've got any new ones. This one. Enervation, okay. I don't do ignite in any case, so choose a water boon, incarnate essence, or or Sunsteel. Well, how's my incarnate essence? I've got a lot of this, so I'm sorted with this. What I need more right now is things like Orb of Oblivion and Orb of Eternity, especially Orb of Oblivion. So I'm probably gonna go for... No! I should have picked the Sunsteel. Well, I accidentally selected the wrong one. And sometimes in those steps here where you're picking between one and the other, you would see a boss mission. A big boss mission. Oh, the FPS drop, the FPS drop. Where did the other one go? This camera is shaking, even though I've disabled camera shaking. Okay, let's complete this one. This one was a quick one. I like it when I don't need to run too much. No, I wanted to pick the damage. Well, okay. So earth resistance minus. They have void and air resistance. So if I were to try and be good, I would pick earth damage. Have I got a earth damage hammer? Because they have resistance against void. So let's try and pick the same hammer. Is that earth? Fire. This one is fire. You can select dual blades with... so instead of void here, I can select something like... Although that's still a lot of damage, but I'm gonna be doing 50%, so 50% of 544 is not much. Let's look for my best earth damage item. Earth damage, great sword. Southern technique. Stasis with Southern technique. I don't think I can do stasis on bosses. Water. Earth, DPS longsword. Not bad. Let's see anything else. And by the way, I can try and play with Mesa if you're gonna go for Earth. But by the time I fix my Mesa, it's gonna be too long, so let's just... This is nice. So this is my highest Earth DPS item. The others are not as good. I'm gonna switch to this and the time bubble. Okay. What I like about Interquo is he's the crit build guy, so you can play it with any element. No! No, I was gonna heal, but he grabbed me right when I was about to heal. Next time I should heal before... I leave it for the last moment. Although healing does give you a damage boost and a huge one at that. With the Void Stone I'm using, Soul Stones. This time I was about to use my technique. He's able to interrupt my technique. Wow. Come on, come on. See, and there's the bug. It's not doing the bubble. It's not doing the bubble. Where? He ran away. No, no. Okay, there we go. The Fire of Hate. What's that weapon? It looks like a great sword. Looks like a great sword to me. Let's check it. Definitely seemed like a great sword to me. Yeah, Fire Greatsword. Whenever you defeat an ignited enemy, the enemy explodes to deal fire damage to nearby enemies. The explosion has a 50% chance to ignite. Oh, I think I've already got that one once. But might have been a WoW level. Let's see. Yeah, 42. Well, I can get rid of the level 42 now. Oh, and Discord Signet. Which is not really that great, I think. But that's 1200 Electrum. And Pierce Leviathan says, "Damn, so many legendaries struck." Yeah, it's not that hard to get legendaries in this game. It's just the right amount of time needed to get legendaries. Not too difficult, not too easy. And I like it. I like how they've made the drop rates. I'm pretty happy. I'm an item whore, you know me. You know I'm an item whore and we like having, well, items. What else does an item whore love more than items? So let's see if I've got some WoW level things to get rid of. WoW level legendaries. We no longer need WoW level legendaries. Expose the enemy's weak points whenever you chill. This is pretty good. This is actually amazing for a chill weak point build. Fire damage to breached. I'm trying to get enough bucks, enough electrum to upgrade something. I want to upgrade this because that's might. 3 damage, soul shatter, polarity. Weak point, longsword. I'm going for that weak point stack. Chance to inflict poison at resistance. Minus 6% enemy red power attack damage. That's interesting. First time I'm seeing this. Breach duration, chance to inflict poison. So is this always chance to inflict poison? Or... okay, crit hit, earth damage, fire resistance. Okay, I'm not gonna get rid of those for now. Damage to breach, crit hit damage, chance to chill, earth resistance. Alright, I'm not gonna touch the charms for now. Breach damage to full health enemies. 122%. Wow, okay. Okay. I can't salvage this. Now I'm at 15,000 electrum. Does anyone want me to try a specific build? Do you want me to try a certain build with a certain certain Valorplate? See, those are good because you can take one of those and upgrade it and have something amazing. Alright, enough of this, I think. Let's... Should we do Tower of Trials or Dreamstones? What do you guys want to see me do more? Dreamstones or Tower of Trials? So, any of those? And if I do those, I'm probably gonna go Zamora or Suarez. Oblivion. Creation. I think I need Oblivion Orbs. Definitely not gonna do Unara. I hate Unara. Gildan Commander is Oblivion. Is Dreamstone always the same? See, it's not always the same. As I explained earlier, see, I'm gonna do the same boss I did. No, let's quickly check what resources I need. I need Torpus of Oblivion, so let's probably do Suarez. Although Suarez is pretty annoying. What else is my choice for Oblivion? Wunara, Suarez, and Gildan Commander. I'm gonna try and do Suarez. Let's try and do Suarez. And you see, each time you're gonna have a different hunt here. It may not be hunt. In fact, if you get lucky, in round 1 or round 2, you're gonna see a boss fight, a red big boss fight, like this one. In most cases, it would be Lunara. And yeah, every time it's randomly generating certain different enemies with different rewards, with different things. And you just do 2 of those, and then you unlock this one. And at the end, it's always gonna be the same boss, but it's always gonna have different boons, different buffs. For example, sometimes it could be strong against fire, but weak against water. The other time it could be strong against earth, weak against air. And if you get lucky and get the boss fight in round 2, the boss fight most likely would give you a magnifier. So if the enemy has 50% resistance to fire, but minus 50% resistance to lightning, to shock, or whatever you call it, air, this 50% would turn into 100%. And that means it's even better. So he's gonna be stronger against certain elements, but weaker and much weaker against others. Okay, I don't think I care which one I'm gonna do. Either of those is shitty. Black Tide Hunt, Black Tide Enforcer. This one gives me 1 extra boss reward, so maybe I'm gonna do this one. And how many hours I'm in this game now, I cannot tell you. Where do I see this? Epic Store maybe? I think it's somewhere in the Epic Store. Let me check. Probably not that many. I can't see it until I can only see it when I'm outside of the game. This is super shitty. Oh, never mind. I can just do the sorting. So it says 1 day, 5 hours, 49 minutes, 50 seconds. 1 day, 5 hours, 49 minutes, 60 seconds, 50 seconds. So 29, 30 hours close to 30 hours. Still a noob. Still a noob. Noob forever. So yeah, time spent does not make you better. At least not always. But yeah, the thing about Dreamstones is they cost Electrum. And if you're not fighting enemies on the way, like those enemies here, if you're not fighting those, you're not gonna make much money, and you're actually gonna be losing money. But you're gonna be getting items by doing those hunts, those Dreamstones. I think that the Tower of Trials is where you make Electrum with a decent speed. Oh, I forgot the whitening is there. Alright, enough messing around with those. At least I got some Archon Fury, and the Archon Fury is very fun to have it ready for the boss at the end of the hunt. But of course you don't need to get Archon Fury to kill those bosses. If you're good at hitting weak points, you're gonna be fine. I can do a little bit more tower after this sequence of fights. So after this Dreamstone, I'm gonna do a bit more tower. I'm just trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that to avoid the staleness. That's why I like that right now we've got different types of endgame. It's not like Torchlight 3 where the only activity I can do is the boring Fazier's dungeon. So at least I've got two things I can do here. And one of the two things is split into two different things. Why is it not hitting? What happened? Oh, he was teleporting, that's why it was not hitting. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan when they do it like this, where I have to kill it for a bit here and hit it for a bit here, and then go back elsewhere and hit it more there. I like it when I can finish the whole fight in one go. Now I have to go to the other end of the map, as you can see. But maybe my Archon Fury is ready. I wish I could see numbers, because it's hard to tell if my Archon Fury is ready. It seems like it's not, and it's like almost ready. My bubble didn't proc now. Teleport it again. Okay, next one. Rare weapon. Okay, let's look at the other stuff. Boss reward, boss modifier. 2 boss rewards, 1 boss modifier. But I'm still wondering what the fastest way to earn Electrum will be. I wish there were level 50 hunts. I wish there were level 50 hunts, the same way there are level 27, 28, 30, etc. hunts in the story. I wish we could just go on the map and have all those scale with our level. Because then they would be pretty fun to farm for quick items that you can just sell. It's similar to the Dreamstone hunts, but without them being part of a Dreamstone. That's what I would want to see. I'm fighting with the Earth one. I don't think I need to use the Earth one. I switched for a moment because the enemy was weak to Earth. Let's go for my Void one. Okay, this weak point stuff was pretty nice on this fight. I'm not too pro, dude. I'm not too pro. I'm far from pro. I'm far from the meta players that are right now probably speedrunning stuff like crazy. I've never been the one that cares too much about meta. I mean, I can give people some hints and tips, and people who are good at playing games using my hints and tips can do very well. This is kind of how it is, and I can probably make some interesting builds later on when I find the right items and synergize them together, and it's probably gonna be fine if the right player takes my stuff and implements it. Suarez. Keep in mind I'm playing on easy, I'm not playing on hard, because I don't see a reason to play on hard other than challenging myself, but challenging myself doesn't give me much wood. It gives a little bit more wood, and it gives you more rewards, more potential reward doors in the Tower of Trials. So if you play on hard in the Tower of Trials, you're gonna see more choices. Not that much more wood though. They haven't given us an exact percentage of how much more wood you get, and if it's better wood or just more wood. And we get again earth resistance minus, void resistance plus. So again I'm gonna have to switch my weapon to the earth weapon. Where did it go? Was it? I can't remember which one it was. Winter's Call. Someone might have played Wosen. Where did the earth damage go? I want to upgrade my gear a little. Don't have Electrum for this. What else was Might? This was Spirit. This I can't upgrade because not enough Electrum. This one, if only I can find a high level version of this. Vitality. Was this might? This is health recovered. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. And this one I only use for the bubble. I'm not relying too much on the damage for it. How's my might? 2023. Not enough. But that's with this being only level 2. And again, I need to put better might items. I just can't find much better. Let's see if I can replace this. By the way, there's gotta be some sort of might ring. This one, expose the enemy's weak points whenever you inflict chill. See, if this one was whenever you what should I call it? Whenever you inflict curse, would have been so much better. Because now it's forcing me to use water, but I've got water on my hammer, so at least that's what we can try and do. And I can try and upgrade this just a little bit. Now my might's a little bit higher. Jonas says, "Are you going to upload Chaosbane Witch Hunter build videos here on YouTube?" Yeah, I will upload build videos for Chaosbane very soon. What day is it now? Today is it's Saturday. Yeah, I could see this happening. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. But see, I need gear. I need gear for Chaosbane. For the Witch Hunter to upload a high level build video. But let me know if you're interested in build videos that can do Chaos 6, 7, 8. If you're interested in build videos that need level 6, 7, 8, I can probably upload my current build video, as a video for the flame set for speedrunning. If someone wants to do some speedrunning with that set, actually, if you want right now, I can show you the screenshots. I can show you the screenshots of what I suggest to do. Just a moment to find the screenshots of the god skills and the other skills. I just need to remember where I saved it. Screenshots, Warhammer, Witch Hunter, gear. No, not gear. New folder. No. Blessed Flames. There we go. So those are the god skills number 1. And those are the god skills number 2. And those are the skills. And with this one, if you have green items, you can probably reach Chaos 8 farming pretty nicely. I can't guarantee about Chaos 9 and Chaos 10. Right now, with red items, I can do very quickly Chaos 6. I'm pretty sure I can do Chaos 7 without a problem as well. I can test it tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow I can test whether I can do Chaos 7 and 8. And if I can do Chaos 8, I can probably just call it a build and upload it and tell people that they need green gear. Keep in mind, this is more of a build that's gonna focus on the damage and on the speed rather than surviving. So again, it's not going to be your Chaos 9, Chaos 10 build, but I wouldn't mind uploading it. And yeah, it's still probably going to work. I can't see my damn cursor on this boss. Why wasn't I able to activate my special weapon attack? Alright, we got this one. We've got this one. Winter Skull, more walls and weapons. Yeah, you're welcome. Hope those screenshots helped you. This video will be here yeah, on YouTube and on Twitch. On Twitch for a few days, on YouTube forever. So you can always scroll back. But tomorrow I'm gonna upload the build and I'm gonna put it on my website, and it's gonna be all there. Let's see the Winter Skull. Okay, nice. Not bad. Okay, let's go back to my void weapon. Where did the void weapon go? Was it this one? Yeah. Let's sell some stuff. Heartseeker. Void stuff. Okay. Have I got the same one already? Polarity, okay, this one is shittier. See, those weapons you can craft into something nice if you need chance to do an ailment. Crit chance, weak point, polarity. Soul shatter, that's... No! I almost clicked, I almost clicked. I wanna sort by rarity. Soul shatter, crit damage, polarity, weapon technique. Okay. I think I'm good to go for some... What's my resources, by the way, right now? 11,000 electrum. I can upgrade something. Can't remember how much I needed to upgrade. This one was 40,000 if I'm not mistaken. 22,000. Alright, let's try and get 22,000 and upgrade this. I think something's broken though. I think this thing here, this augment, I think this one is broken. This one. 65% additional might for adjacent augments. So see, I have 116 with this. If I remove this and replace it with something else, would I only lose 116 might? Let's say this is 116 and I'm at 200 almost 2300. And let's say I replace it with the shittiest one I can think of. With the one that gives me the lowest level one, that gives me the lowest amount of might. Let's sort by rarity. $35. 35 is the lowest I can think of. So let's replace it with the 35. So in theory I should be losing 70 might and 65 of my others. Am I gonna be losing, actually not 70, 80 might. Am I only gonna be losing 80 might? Yeah, I lost 80 might. So see, this doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The one that I replaced. And this was adjacent to this and this was adjacent to this. So why was the other one not working? It's broken. Most likely. This means I shouldn't even care about it too much. I should just equip whatever is good. Let's arrange them by level maybe. I don't even remember what the other one was. It was this one, right? No. It was this one. Sacred Flame. Avoid damage and polarity attack damage. But yeah, I'm much better off if I use something with more might. Like this one or any of those here. Crit damage during rampage. Archon Fury charges. This would be nice if I used dual blades with air. This is polearm damage, but I don't have a better version, I think. Weak point damage. Let's do this. Now I'm more might. Now we perform crit hit gain overhead for every 20 might on adjacent augments. Shield damage to bleeding. Let's see if I've got a better entropy. Alright, for now I'm gonna stick to whatever I'm using and let's go to the Ascended Tower. And should I try on hard? I know it's not. I know it's not worth playing on hard because yeah, you're not getting that much more rewards and it's taking much longer. But let's play it a little. Let's see how quickly I'm gonna get my ass kicked this time around. Wait, what's with the hammer? It's a different color than it needs to be. Alright, there we go. Those ones have been completed. Got some electrum. I wish there were rooms where you only get electrum, like a bunch of electrum, no drops or anything like that. Just electrum. There should be a way in the game to focus farm electrum. There should be some sort of activity that doesn't drop much items, maybe 0 item drops, but is perfect for farming electrum. Let's see. Ah, just when I was gonna... Boom, nice. Starting off with a boon. I'm not doing electric damage and I'm not doing physical damage, so maybe this one. I guess you should bring a good... Eventually when you're doing this you would have all sorts of good max upgraded weapons for different elements. And you would switch from one weapon to the other while playing a generalized non-elemental Valorplate, and you just switch your gear based on what buffs the game gives you. If it gives you air damage, switch to air gear. So you would play by generalized, I mean something that's not elementals. For example, Grey Hawk is Soul Shatter. This guy's crits. Then you've got the guy for breaches, I forgot his name. Armistice or whatever it was called. Yeah. So if you take such a Valorplate that doesn't specify the damage type you use, then you just make the best of the buffs that the tower can give you to stack damages. And Orsiger says, can you change weapons during a mission? Yeah, you can change the weapon during a mission, and that's one of the best things about it. For different enemies you can use different things. not sure which one I want. Let's take augments. This should be, if I'm not mistaken, spirit augments. This Medusa, as I like to call it, the symbol. It looks like a Medusa to me. Like a jellyfish. That's what Medusa means in my language. Jellyfish. Those void mages are so annoying. Last time it was those stupid void mages stacking so many of them that got me. There we go. Trial done? Maybe not. Someone still left, it seems. Still left. Is it just this one guy? So this is Spirit Augment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Town of Swarm definitely looks like a Spirit Blue Augment with green rarity. But I like that there's freedom. I can switch my weapons. I wouldn't like it if I had to choose two weapons and then not be able to switch. I mean, if you press your inventory, enemies can attack you. But if you're in a moment like this where there's no enemies, you can switch them. And why not? I mean, I don't see why we should be walked into just two weapons. I'm just gonna make things boring. In most cases, people wouldn't switch weapons in between the fighting anyways. Oh. As you can see, if you've seen me play earlier on easy, you would see now on hard I'm not getting that much many rewards. I'm getting 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 choices of doors. So the thing that people have been saying that those have a higher chance of giving you rewards, like more doors. People are saying that on hard you're gonna see more doors to go to, but I think it's not whether you're playing on easy or hard. It's just the higher your floor, the more of those you would see. I don't think it has anything to do with the difficulty. I'm gonna die. Because the fucking hammer didn't open the bubble. I was counting on that bubble at the start of this. And now it did the bubble with the wrong attack. See, this is not supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to get the bubble with my northern technique. I'm not sure why sometimes it's the northern, sometimes it's the southern that gives me this. But it should be always the same one. Kind of saw this coming. Those fucking overpowered mages. Yeah, hard is just not fun. Hard is just not worth doing. It's shit. It's unreasonably difficult. I don't play games to challenge myself, I play games to get wood easily. See, it didn't do the bubble this time with the northern, and if I do southern technique, if they allow me to do a southern technique, the overpowered mage. Come on, do. It didn't do the bubble with the southern technique either. Not sure why. Definitely not worth it playing on hard. I'm not getting rewards per hour as much as I would get on easy. In fact, I'm kiting most of the time. Let's go back to easy. Hard is just not worth it. It's probably worth it if you have min-maxed meta setup and you're good at dodging and combining things. But yeah, let's change the difficulty back to the proper one. It's a waste of time playing on hard. It's not like there's items that only drop on hard. If there were items only dropping on hard, I actually wouldn't be even bothering with playing. If they tie some items that you can only get while playing on hard, I'm just gonna be done with this. Hopefully they never do this in the game. But I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if they actually do this and make items that you can only get on hard. Because that's what normally happens with those games. They try to cater towards the 1%, not towards the general population or the casuals. And me being a filthy casual, I like when the developers care about the little guy's experience, not the meta players. once again. Because you don't see the armory on your back. It would be nice if you had to choose with... Well, it's magic. I mean, in Diablo 2 it doesn't make sense how a fly, a swarm of bees, can drop a plate mail. I never tried to think about logical things in games like that. Where do all the items come from in games like Diablo and Path of Exile and Grim Dawn? How can an enemy 3-4 times smaller than the item fit this item? Like, how can a swarm of bees drop a big two-hander or a staff? Where do they put it? See, if you start thinking about things, trying to see this in this game it makes sense, in that game it makes sense, eventually there's always gonna be something that doesn't make sense in games like those when it comes to where certain items come from. And I don't think max tier of the tower is 10, because I've reached level 29 on easy. No, 25 on easy. I've reached 29 on a... Actually, yeah, I've reached 29 last night, and the first night I reached 25. So that's my records. The first day I did 25, and the other day I did 29 last night. So I don't think it should be 10. I'm gonna check it. It might have been on normal. But you say that on easy, on normal max tier is 10. Let's go and reach 10. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to reach 10. And if tier 50 is the maximum, then it's not really endless. Then they lied. And I actually like when there's actual end of the tower. So level 100 enemies, level 50 tower. Seems like a good thing to have an end. Let's see, what buff can I get? Chance to inflict curse. Damage. So, why isn't there damage to cursed enemies? Seriously. Shocker right there. There's a lot of misinformation on a new game. If there's a new game, take everything anyone anywhere tells you with a grain of salt. If the game is new, everyone would try to clickbait and to just spread misinformation and just to try and do whatever they can to get other people's attention. I normally try to avoid misinforming people, but again, sometimes it's unavoidable when you think something works in one way. But I always say, when I'm not sure about something, I always say it. I always make sure in my videos to mention when something is me guessing about mechanics and things like that. I'm gonna check it though, maybe that's a new thing. Maybe with the new patch you cannot go further than 10, or maybe... I'm not sure what could have happened, we'll see. But it makes no sense for 10 to be the limit on easy and normal. See over here. Come on, come on. Which one do I do? Do I want to get keys or... I'm thinking of doing this one. I think that was the strength. I think this is strength augments or vitality augments. I don't know, this one I read a review the other day. The person said Godfall was NAC 3. What's NAC 3? What is NAC 3? I have no idea, Butria, what you're referring to there. I always try to provide my own personal opinion when I'm reviewing games, because again, what I like is different than others. And you gotta remember this, with reviewers, some of them get paid to review games. The big reviewers actually get paid to review games. And some companies would provide them with the free copy early and things like that. And they would try to at least be a little bit biased. Some of them, which is not real journalism if you're really biased because they given you the copy. For me, whenever I would receive something for free, I would still try to be unbiased, as unbiased as I can be. It's been the same with Torchlight 3. I've said a lot of good things, but also a lot of true things about the things that Torchlight 3 lacks. Yeah, I might have received my Torchlight 3 copy for free, but I never have shied away from telling it the way it is. The things that Torchlight 3 needs to become better. Because developers need to hear the feedback, they need to hear the harsh words of constructive criticism. I mean, yeah, it's one thing to say this sucks and just not saying what sucks. But it's another thing when you would say this sucks because it's not done in that way or in that way, or because it feels half-assed, and this system sucks and that system sucks and this system needs an improvement, that system needs an improvement. But again, with reviewers you gotta be careful. I never try to read reviews. I prefer to watch someone playing the game and talking about it. It's much easier to me. Or even if someone doesn't talk about it, even if they're just showing me gameplay, that's enough for me to kind of form a general idea of what the game would be like. Of course, for certain things like endgame activities, you really need someone to show you how those things work and to explain. Oh, does he have a whirlwind? Come on. He's just spamming this one ability. Oh, it's multiple of those, that's why. I thought it was the same guy, but they just keep coming. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. I missed some chat messages. I was waiting for this trial to be complete so I can catch up. Let's see. Vesku says, I'm following Struck for a long time. Everything he just said is true. Well, thanks for this, Vesku. Thanks for saying this. NAC was a bad PlayStation exclusive. Dude, the best review is play the game and let people watch you playing it. It is hard to make up shit if people can see the game in question. Yeah, I agree about Orisy, about this thing. I mean, people can make their own opinion after they see you play the game. That's how I like to do it. Whenever I'm researching a game whether I want to play it or not, I try to find some sort of no commentary gameplay. I mean, I don't mind people explaining, hey, this is the end game system, it works like this, like that, you need to do this, you need to click this to do this thing that would make the map stronger or so on. Things like that, I don't mind. Some reviewers do play the game they're reviewing, but yeah, some reviewers maybe don't even touch it. They maybe just don't finish the story. They just play a few hours and then call it a review. And the same is with Steam. Reviews on Steam If you haven't noticed how ridiculous they are, people can review the game after spending 5, 6, 7, 10 hours. In this game you complete the story within what, 9 hours, 10 hours at best if you're slow. But that's still not enough to give a general opinion of the game. You can say first impressions maybe within this short amount of time. But an in-depth review requires at least 20 hours in this game. In fact, maybe 30 hours is better. I did mine after 20 hours or 20 few hours. And it's not about games, this whole thing with reviews applies to anything. It applies to movies, it applies to books, to anything like that. Sometimes people would be very biased. and with movies and books, maybe just better to just watch it and read it yourself. Especially if it's a movie, what, 2-3 hours of your time, you're not gonna lose too much. The problem is, are you gonna lose the money? Is the money going to be wasted? That's the problem with movies. But in most cases, you can see the whole movie in the trailer. You can kind of get the way they do trailers nowadays. You can see almost everything that you need to know about a movie in the trailer and just fill in the blanks in between. And there you go, the whole movie is there. Not a fan of how they're doing those trailers nowadays. For some movies. I can't generalize and say every single movie does it that way, because that's not how it is. This trial has been done. What's the next one gonna be? Wondering what to take. Should I take some keys? Let's take some keys. Vesco says, if you need an honest opinion, this is the place. If you're looking for honest opinion, yeah. I never sugarcoat things. In fact, sometimes I might be a little bit too harsh on a game. But I don't censor myself, honestly. Some people may not like, I'm a little bit of a vulgar booger. But that's how it is. Those lightning mages. Why are mages in this game so annoying? I guess because you can't range attack them yourself. The vulgar booger. I could rename my channel to that. Come on, come on. Ah, no. More mages? Come on. Is there no end to those? And it's not doing the bubble again? For unknown reason? Those annoying mages, I don't know. They definitely made the ranged enemies overpowered in this game. And not just one of them, all of them that I've seen so far. Taking forever. No, I wasn't aiming in this guy. I was aiming, my cursor was on this guy, not on that one. Come on, game, do better. I know you can. Now there's more mages, of course. Are they ever gonna end spawning? Like, that's like wave number 4 of mages. No, 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 no. Come on, over here. Seriously? Didn't die from this? And no healing is dropping. This one enemy is taking forever. No! This is what. Oh, and there's no bubble now. What's the damn cooldown on this bubble? But I don't think it's a cooldown problem, since sometimes the bubble. Of course, I'm gonna die. Sometimes the bubble gets applied when I use the other attack, which shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen on the northern technique, only on the southern. See, this is with the southern technique. So the cooldown is 120 seconds, 2 minutes. Oh, and it doesn't matter which technique I'm using. Okay, that's fine then. I always thought it's just the southern. 2 minutes is not a bad cooldown. If only I had some sort of a timer somewhere. For example, down at the bottom of my screen, I would like to see an icon, a square that keeps filling up with cover. So it's blacked out, or it's coverful, but then it keeps reducing. I mean, something that indicates how long is left on my cooldowns, my timers. I like to pay attention to those. I can't just play it by intuition how long it has been since I've activated my cooldown. Games show cooldowns normally for a reason. Fuck, it's not working. I'm holding E and I'm pressing the button, but it's not working. Again, oh, this is the bug where you can't use your attack. Yeah, I can't activate it. I can't use my left click. I can use the right click like now. Seriously, the bug is gonna happen. Now I have to play without left click. This is the bug I was telling you about, that is just the most annoying thing in the game. Not being able to use your left click, just the right click. So how am I gonna beat those enemies without the left click? And is it gonna get fixed by the end of this? I might as well just stop the tower and do something else. I'm not sure what causes this bug, but this is the most annoying bug in the game. I wish you could hear that I'm clicking my mouse. Not sure if you can hear my mouse clicks. But obviously I'm clicking my mouse and it's not working. Only the left click, only the right click. So this is basically crippling you. This is the most crippling bug ever. Now I can use it, okay. Over pushed. Gwent is back, welcome back Gwent. Gwent is asking, Yostruk, do you have any news on Torchlight 3? What news on Torchlight 3 do you mean? We've got a meeting with the team next Friday. We've got a meeting where they're gonna show us something. I'm not sure what they're gonna show us, but they're gonna show us a preview, a preview of incoming features to ask us for feedback, but that's on Friday. So we'll see what exactly that feature will be. Whether it's gonna be some endgame related stuff, whether it's gonna be the forged rework, I can only guess. But I do know that they will be... Oh, Celestial Ring, finally a new item I've never seen. And this sounds like a nice item. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they're gonna reveal and show us. Whenever you defeat an enemy with a polarity attack, seriously? Polarity attack? And this is for a healing tanky build. Yeah, it seems like a tank healer build item. And Orsi says, if a game provides me with entertainment for 1 hour, €1, I'm fine. Still a better rate than the movies. Oh yeah, obviously still a better rate than the movies. If you get 1 hour of entertainment worth for every euro you spent on the game. I mean, for a movie you spent what? Between... Well, in my country I think a movie ticket is around between 5 and €8. Depending on what type of movie, whether you're IMAX, not IMAX, 3D, not 3D, etc. But yeah, definitely this for 2-3 hours is much more expensive than a game in many cases. If you can get tens and hundreds of hours of entertainment from the game. This looks like a potion. Let me check my thing. Swirly. I call this the swirly thing. I'm not sure. Just a moment. So file, new window, file, open, tower. I want to see my list of. So the swirly thing is wife stones. Okay, so this should be wife stones if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, wife stones. Okay. Not a fan of this one. Or he says, I'm gonna read this comment. And devs should listen to the players, but to some extent people should shut their mouth. All this whining actually destroyed a couple of games because people essentially complained about everything. Yet again, Diablo 3 is the best example of what to avoid. Yeah, I think developers should always listen to the gamers to a certain extent, but not to every single thing they say. And again, if you listen to everything they say, you're gonna have a hard time because people want complete opposite things. I want games to be easy. Other people want games to be hard. And if you listen to me, you're gonna scare away the people who want things to be hard. You're gonna scare away the 1% of meta players who care about difficulties, who care about bragging rights and all of that. And you don't want to scare those, because those are the people who spend the most time playing the game. The hardcore players, the players like that, might spend 8, 9, 10 hours a day playing, compared to someone who would spend 1 or 2 hours a day, but wants things to be easy. I'm kind of a middle ground because I want things to be easy, but I also spent a lot of time playing the game. I've already learned that for me finding a game that's gonna be filling every single one of my needs would be impossible, because in most cases there's not gonna be that many people playing the games I want to play. With the amounts of quality of life and things, it's just not viable to make a game that I would enjoy 100%. I haven't found one such game. Of course, there's recovery time. trial is this? 6. It's giving me very shitty rewards, by the way. Very shitty rewards as an option to choose from. Haven't seen one good one lately. Where's the mage? There's always a mage. Oh, there's a big guy. Switch the weapon. And I'm done for. Fuck. Fuck. Those damn overpowered mages. See, and people are telling me the game is too easy. Fuck it, the game is not too easy. If I'm dying on easy mode, then the game is not too easy. Then the game is actually too hard. You shouldn't expect the game to be balanced around min-maxing on easy mode. On easy mode, the game should be balanced around people having shit builds. If you have a shit build, play easy. If you have a good build, min-maxed, synergized, play hard. What I want is to have those hunts here, but at level 50. So I can run those for money. I'm not sure what the best way to make Electrum is, but let's try. What level would this be? This is level 5. This is level 15. Yeah, there's no clear option right now to make Electrum. The Tower of Trials is pretty boring when it's this difficult. Dreamstones require Electrum, so they're not feasible as a farming source, because you can't make back the money you're putting into certain things. So we don't have that many options. What did I want to upgrade? My weapon? I wanted to upgrade something, I can't remember what. Augment maybe? Now what do I get? This one, this one. We need rerolling. We need rerolling in this game. If I don't like one stat on an item, I should be able to change it to another. The same way you can do it in Diablo 3. That's one of the best things about Diablo 3, the rerolling system. Taking unnecessary items and transforming those into materials, and then using those materials to reroll the affixes on one item. Let's see. But yeah, if someone says the game is too hard, then start using low level items. If the game is too easy, if someone says the game is too easy, just use level 1 items and beat the game with level 1 items. And if you beat the game with level 1 items, if you reach a max level of the tower with level 1 items, then GG, and then definitely it's easy. No resistance, I'm gonna keep it, you never know. People are saying that defensive builds are shit, but maybe no one has made a good defensive build where you're stacking all sorts of resistances. And I'm assuming most people who are saying the game is too easy probably have never played solo before they geared up. Maybe they have played in multiplayer from the get-go, and by the time they started playing solo they probably already had good gear. switch. Okay, should I switch to a different setup or stick to this one? How's my might doing? 2330 still. Still not much. I only wish we had more ways to get Electrum. Right now the amount of Electrum I can get is definitely not enough. This is Spirit. Should I waste my resources on a Spirit amulet? What if I try and find a Vitality one? Not Vitality, Might amulet. It's not dropping good Might amulets, unfortunately. What's my best Might amulet? I don't think I've got one. The only Might amulets I've got is this green one, and that's it. No others. And that wall level one, but the wall level one doesn't count. This one. %? Seriously, I just wasted this for 1% extra weak point damage. Definitely a good deal. Okay. Let's see. Archon Fury charge speed, Banner charge speed. Not sure if I won't need those for a different build. Chance to inflict chill or resistance. It's recovery. Okay, I've sold some items I don't need. Okay, any good new rings? Go. I'm wondering what the resistance cap is. My Electrum is 17,000. I can upgrade one more thing. Great Sword Rampage, Weapon Technique, Charge Speed. I'm not sure which one would be better, but I think this one is better to get. I think I'm gonna start doing hunts. I'm gonna start doing hunts for items to sell. I just need quick hunts for quick legendary items. So I can sell those for Electrum. I think that's the best way to make Electrum. Doing the low level hunts. Because you can get a lot of low level legendaries, and every low level legendary is 1200 Electrum. Let's see. Over here somewhere. Where is it? Should be right around the corner. Or maybe he's down there. Is it? Yeah, it's down here. Okay, let's start with a smash. That was quick. And that's probably how you farm Electrum. I think there isn't a better way to farm Electrum, because that's super quick and easy kills. I'm not sure what the sigils are used for. They were used in the story to unlock certain boss fights. And after that, I don't think I've seen a single thing that requires the sigils. Maybe they're implementing some other things later for those. This one should be straight ahead. Come on. Come on. Keep moving. Let's see. A little bit left. What's this? Come on, come on. Let's see. Oh, elevator. They had to put it on the top floor. Right, moving on. He's invulnerable? I guess he is invulnerable. Oh, he's switching locations. GG. That's why he's invulnerable. Well, let's keep moving then. Let's keep moving, try and get this guy. Come on, come on. Ah, I can't jump. Seriously. Ice Fox says, Heister, can you explain to me in the Tower of Trial works? Cause I reached... Wait, Wait, is that an old message? I already answered this message in my stream. The way it should work is when you start the Tower of Trials, and at least the Ascended Tower of Trials, the enemies become one level stronger the higher you go. The higher every level in the tower is one level higher. And the way it works is you just clear an elevator fight, and then you have a set of items rewards to pick. And if you want to get the rewards, you have to clear the room with the rewards. Sometimes there's not gonna be a fight and it's gonna be a safe haven with a bunch of rewards, and based on how quickly you clear the elevator fight, you get a number of keys. 1 key, 2 keys, 3 keys, 0 keys if you're too slow. And yeah, those keys you use to open chests or to activate boons. If it's a room with just a boon, you're not gonna need to use keys. But if it's a room with just a bunch of chests, a safe haven, which is just a bunch of chests and what's its name, and the boon platform or whatever it's called, then you're gonna have to pay keys based on the rarity of the chest, the rarity of the boon, to activate it. And the boon applies until you're done with the trial. And it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. 1 level every time you do it. And the symbols on each symbol on the door represents a different reward. And if it's green, blue, purple, orange, represents the rarity of the chest inside. So if it's an orange symbol, there's gonna be one chest that would contain a legendary item, for sure, like a guaranteed legendary drop. I'm not liking the hunts. I'm not liking the hunts where I have to keep changing locations. They had to make it boring. Okay, I can sell those items now. Let's see how much electrum we made from those quick 3 runs. You're asking why you finished at 410 was not infinite? Well, some people are saying that it ends at 410. But were you doing the Ascended Tower of Trials or the regular Tower of Trials? Some people are saying that normal and easy ends at 410, and the others keep going until 50, the hard one. And were you doing the regular Tower of Trials or the Ascended? Because there's 2. And the Ascended is the one that's supposed to be endless. But if people are saying that there's limits, I mean, I haven't reached 50, and I haven't... the most I've reached was 29, but maybe I forgot to switch the difficulty. I don't know. I can't remember what difficulty I had. I've been testing all sorts of difficulties to see if there's a difference, and in general, yeah, it was just not worth it playing on hard. I didn't notice any big difference. Some people are saying you're seeing more symbols on the doors. I'm not seeing any difference in regards to that. Like, some people are saying you're gonna see more doors after the elevator fight. What damage? Oh. Do I want the crits? I guess the crits are better than this. This crit doesn't seem better than that crit. Health restored whenever you hit an enemy. Whenever you hit an enemy? This is pretty decent with dual blades. I think survivability builds would still be doable. The thing is, the damage will suffer greatly. Let's see. Damage to cursed enemies. Oh, I'm liking this. And mark of leeching. Let's sort them by level. So how's my Electrum now? 12,000. It's not much. I forgot what I was upgrading. I was upgrading something with might. This one is with might. Let's say I switch this to dual blades. Let's say I use my water dual blades. Yeah, I think the end game is definitely gonna get very boring very quickly. Because of the lack of Electrum. The lack of Electrum sources. You don't have a clear thing to farm for Electrum. And at one point Electrum would be the thing that is actually missing. The other things you can easily earn. But without any Electrum you cannot do Dreamstones. And the only place where you can farm level 50 enemies for Electrum is the Tower of Trials. And the Tower of Trials is not the best. So I think it's probably better to just farm some low level enemies. And just sell the low level items. And you can do that on hearts to see the little bit of extra drops they can give you. And if a game's end game is not worth farming more than the low level content, then there's a problem. If the low level content is more rewarding in regards to Electrum per hour. Let's see. I still haven't checked whether that really is true. This is just me speculating whether I earn more Electrum here. But I definitely kill stuff much quicker here. And I can endlessly do it without paying. Whereas with the Dreamstones you have to pay Electrum to even start doing them. If only they had a level 50 version of those hunts. It would have given them an extra endgame content. I'm not sure why they didn't think of this. Is it that difficult to say, hey, we've got this type of content that players can do while they're low level? Why not make a high level version of it? They made a high level version of the Tower of Trials. So why not a high level version of the hunts? This guy seems to be the fastest one to farm. The Ravager. I'm wondering what else I can do in those missions. If I decide to stay in this mission, what else can I do? Can I earn some good rewards, some legendaries and things like that? If I'm just exploring. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the regular Tower of Trials. There's gonna be much more wood there than here. And it's gonna be much easier than the other Tower of Trials. And I can get some junk legendaries. I can get legendary and purple items. So that's probably gonna be the best place for Electrum farming. Let's put it to the test. We've got a few more minutes, like 15 more minutes. Let's see for 15 more minutes how much of this I can complete. It does seem like a good place to farm. See, they're level 48 here. I thought they're gonna be level 15. Interesting. So the regular Tower of Trials is not that much different, except it's probably easier. Yeah, I guess that's it. Regular Tower of Trials. That hopefully doesn't become that difficult, and I can just farm this for Electrum. Okay, it's still giving me a good amount if I can get some good items. This should be a boon. Let's take the boon. Group up. I wish there was a skill to pull every single enemy within range with chains and pull them to me. Not just one enemy at a time, but like an AoE pull. Like this Mortal Coil. But an AoE version. AoE version of this one. No, not this one, this one. Where you send a chain and pull an enemy. To pull enemies from all directions. It could not be a chain, it could be something else. Come on. Let's take this one. I don't have enough keys to waste on the other ones. Now I had something that shows me the exposed points on a shield enemy or something like that. I'm wondering if I'm wearing it right now. I need to try and play with dual blades and the one that keeps healing you on hit, and with the one that gives you over health on crit and things like that. Those might work pretty nicely. Damage to ignited, really? And Ice Fox, the Ascended Tower of Trials, you unlock at level 50 from the air realm. It's in the air realm and you need level 50. You need to finish the first 9 Dreamstones. You can't access, at least that's what the developers used to say before the game launched, that you need to complete the first 9 Dreamstones. It only says on my screen that I need to be level 50. It doesn't say anything about those 9 Dreamstones. So again, that's something they said before the game launched in one of those official streams. Whether that's still true, whether it's something that used to be true but no longer is true. They've already changed some things. Since then, they've changed some things. So I can't know exactly what, but I know that you could before enchant until upgrade it, enchant until level 10. So an item could go up to 10 upgrades, now it can only go up to 5 upgrades. So there are things that changed since then, and that was just a few days ago, less than a week ago. But yeah, if you're level 50, you should be able to access it. If you can't access it at level 50, then you would need the first 9 Dreamstones. And the first 9 Dreamstones get you to level 50, so I don't see a reason not to do those Dreamstones. I mean, if you need gold, you can just do the regular tower or just do some hunts or something. This didn't kill me, of course. Oh, I accidentally opened the wrong chest. Come on, it was behind me. How do I end up opening a chest that was behind my hero? This shouldn't be possible. To face one chest and to open the other one. But yeah, pushing this one for Electrum would be the most boring part of the game. I think they should either reduce the costs of upgrades or increase the drops of Electrum in the game by like 4 or 5 times. With the amount of items that you find and you would wanna experiment and upgrade, it's just gonna take forever to upgrade every single thing you find that's legendary if you wanna test it. Come on. Let's go for keys. And that's probably gonna be the final round for me today. Because it's 10:27 and as you know I go until 10:30. What's happening? Oh, there's one there. Come on, come on. Anything fun? I got some keys, okay. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for tonight, I think. Um, so, yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in yet again for some Godfall. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Godfall streaming tomorrow or Warhammer Chaos Bane or Torchlight 3. I really wanna play some more Chaos Bane, so maybe tomorrow I can stream that. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, and goodbye from me.